He does.
Tim, did you get the email?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, I got it. I got it.
We ran or something. That's been a long time ago.
Can y'all hear me okay?
That way anybody can drive. It's 26,000. Just to get a little.
Okay, the courtroom was muted. It's off mute now.
Yes.
I have 9 o'clock, sir.
Okay, we'll call the meeting to order. This is the Bear County Fiscal Court special call meeting Friday, January 28th. 9 a.m. Madam Clerk, you call roll, please.
Jeff Botts.
Here.
Trent Riddle. Carl Dickerson. Jim Comer.
Here.
Mark Bowman.
Here.
Jenna Sarton.
Here.
Billy Houchin.
Here.
Michael Hale.
Here, thank you very much. We have 5, so we do have an official quorum. I'm going to turn it over to the chairperson, Master Houchins, for transportation.
The Transportation Committee met this morning here in the government building, and we got 3 items we need to talk about. It's the grader repairs, and the paver repairs, and 2 plows for the new trucks we get. And we've got a quote here on, we'll get my quotes mixed up. That's on the road. This grader, got a quote to get it fixed. It's $6,647.35. So we made the committee, we're going to recommend that we make a motion on this, pay this so we can get that grader out.
Okay, we have a motion.
Second.
Second.
Master Sergeant, questions?
Susan, we have, do we have 2 working graders? Or is this our only working grader? Okay, all right.
This is the old one.
That's the smallest.
Right. Any other questions, comments? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Trent Riddle. Carl Dickerson. Jim Comer.
Yes.
Mark Bowman.
Yes.
Jenna Sarton.
Yes.
Billy Houchin.
Yes.
Jeff Botts.
Yes.
Michael Hale.
Yes, thank you, Chairman.
The next item we got is the paver repairs. And Susan might have hit me on this. That's on the 26,879.68 to repair that. That's the highest figure we're talking about.
Service.
The service work due on it, yeah, which is $1,189.56. And she got a quote that's big enough that they run into problems in there that this will cover it.
So we have a motion.
I'll make that a motion, yeah.
Okay, we have a motion.
Second.
Have a second, Master Sergeant. Questions?
All right. In this quote, Susan, does that include the service that we had done too, or is that stuff?
Quote at the top is just the repair.
I don't have that. Okay.
The bottom number that I wrote on there is.
There was
Go ahead, Tim.
there was a something from Diamond Equipment, then another company. What was the difference? The first sheet I got was
From Diamond is for the grader.
Right,
Grader, yeah.
Brandi is the paper.
correct.
Okay. Okay.
And so, what's the
So
time
do
frame?
we think if we spend this much on this, go ahead.
So what's the time frame, Susan, that getting all this done?
The paper's up there. It's done been serviced. They're just waiting to hear back from us.
Okay. Go ahead, Tim, I'm sorry. Tim,
That's fine. I was just wondering, I mean, that's a whole lot to spend on it, but I guess, is that the main components of the paver? Susan, is that something, if we have to do all this, it should be good for, I mean, I know anything else can tear up, but is this the main components of the paver?
Yeah, Tim, that will be your undercarriage. If you're familiar with heavy equipment, that would be like your sprockets, your pads, your rollers, your segments. And I'm sure there's a few other things there, maybe some track adjusters. I think that is part of your undercarriage. So I know those things have went up over the years.
it'd be the track itself too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Anything that's related with the track and that the track rolls on.
But no one remembers how many hours were on the paver, do they?
No.
I just don't want to see us getting into, you know, I just hate to see us start spending a lot on it every year, but if this is all the undercarriage, that everything else should be good for quite a while, I would think. So,
It should be. It should be.
Well,
yeah.
Tim, to your question, I think if a new paver is what, about 160,000 now, give or take, and what we gave, 15,000 for this. We've used it a full year, and we sold old equipment. So basically, we had zero to start with, invested in this paper. So, yeah, I agree with you. That's a lot of money, to repair, but at the same time, I know, I don't farm nothing like I used to, and never did really that big. But anyway, any piece of equipment, there's going to be things that will break down and have to be fixed. I do realize this is probably, it's a healthy expense, but when you compare it to 160,000, I think my thought process would be we would have to do it this time.
Another way to look at that, Mark, would be for what we've paid, what paved roads, if we'd have had to pay another company to come in, how much more would it have cost us to pave those roads that we've already paved?
I think Susan, correct me, we're doing it at a little over $11,000 per mile, our cost of paving, versus Scotty's is $71,000, if I remember correctly. So if you look at the mileage that we've done, I mean, 1 mile will more than pay for this. So they're say.
Susan, do you know if these parts have been replaced before?
That I'm not sure of.
Now, they could tell us because they've always serviced that machine.
I know it. That's the reason I was asking.
They'd be able to tell.
They take it every year.
You remember how old it is?
I have to make paperwork. It might. No, they don't show the year on here.
I was just wondering how long these tracks and everything would last. How many years?
It lasts us a while. So I can't put it down.
Any other discussion, questions? Good questions, great discussion. Hearing none, roll call vote.
Carl Dickerson, Tim Coomer. Tim,
Yes. Yes,
Kenneth Sarton,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
We got you, Tim.
Jeff Fox.
Yes.
Trent Riddle, Michael Hale.
Yes.
Did you get mine as a yes?
I got you.
All right, thank you. Tim got a little happy there. He needs another cup of coffee.
The last thing we got on here is, purchase 2 plows for new pickup trucks. I've got, Susan had a quote on it, $10,254.40. And that's at 8.5 feet with, from Snow Dogs.
2. And what's the total?
$10,254.40.
Okay. How are we on soldering trucks? Do we have solders to go on these or no?
We've not ordered any brine equipment yet because we were waiting on the trucks. I just got the order in to get the beds. We should have the trucks. They're supposed to be done by the end of next week. And they're supposed to deliver. We may have to go get them and take them over to get the beds, and then we'll concentrate.
So we will be looking at salt
Yes,
eventually on them.
yes.
Okay. So we need to be in mind that we'll probably, what are they, 35, 4,000?
Keep in mind, like everything else,
If you can get them.
if they went up, you may be waiting a while.
So we can plow, salt, and brine in both things.
Yeah.
Right?
We're gonna brine bags on the back.
Okay.
Do we have a motion there?
I'll make that motion that we get the 2 snow plows, $10,254.40.
Now we have a motion.
I second.
Second by Mr. Potts. Any questions?
And are we mounting the snow plows, or are we having that installed?
That price will be us mounting them.
The $10,254.40 includes the $600?
No.
Oh,
That goes up to 11 something.
Okay. But we've bound them before, so we feel like we can do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we still have the option if we can't, we can do it.
Okay.
Well, with our employees not being familiar with putting these things on, would we be saving any money?
Saving, what do you mean saving money?
Well, the people that mount these things every day are more familiar with putting them on than our boys are.
Right.
They're gonna make better time.
Well, what we don't want to do is take those trucks up there and let them sit for 3 weeks. And then until they can get to it.
That's right, but we need it. We're probably gonna need it soon.
We do need to.
I'm just asking.
I can't see there being a whole lot to it.
I think we put the last ones on. On one of the higher estimates I got for those, 5 hours, 2 people to put 1 plow on.
Well, it's not bad. I go for that.
And the trucks are supposed to come snow, they've got the snow plow prep package on them.
We've got mechanically minded people there that, you know. Any other questions, discussion?
I would kind of echo what Ken said. If some reason or another we don't have the manpower, I like doing it. Companies that are familiar with something that they do every day too. So just if we got into that and had the opportunity to let whoever, I would echo what Ken said. But if you think you have the manpower, but at my place, I like people that do it every day versus me trying to get some of my crew trying to figure out something they're not used to. You all are the managers, but we wouldn't be, sound like we probably wouldn't be opposed to do it the other way too. Yeah, and I echo Jeff's thoughts, and we would not have to have this would have to come before court again, because if we did have to pay the $1,200 to have them installed, I mean, that wouldn't be something that we'd have to cut a PO or anything for. We could approve that. What's the PO amount? $3,000?
I can approve up to 3,000.
Okay, so we'll have that covered anyway.
That's correct. Very good discussion. Anything else? Roll call vote.
Jim Comer, Tim,
Yes.
Mark Bowman,
Yes.
Dennis Sarton,
Yes.
Yes.
Billy Elkins,
Yes.
Jeff Bott,
Yes.
Trent Riddle, Carl Dickerson, Michael Hale.
Yes, thank you very much. That's all we have on our special call. Do I hear a motion?
Motion. Second.
Motion, Bott, second.
All in